16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning with today's candlelight dinner. We have a special guest amongst us. I will take this opportunity to welcome him amidst us. He is none other than a person who is popularly known as the Cycle Baba, world bicycle traveler, Dr. Raj. I welcome him amidst us. Let's give him a huge round of applause.
जवानी उधर गई आई इधर बहारे जवानी उधर गई बर्बाद करने आई थी बर्बाद कर गई आई इधर बहारे जवानी उधर गई बर्बाद करने आई बर्बाद कर गई आई इधर बहारे जवानी उधर गई।
Ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant evening to each one of you. As we step into this new chapter, 2024, let us take a moment to reflect on the year that has passed. Let us express gratitude for the lessons learned, the friendships cherished, and the experiences that have shaped us. Let me begin by wishing each one of you a happy and prosperous New Year 2024. A very warm welcome to the Christmas and New Year candlelight dinner organized by Bahrain Media City as part of the BMC Nakshathra Thilakkam. I am Marina Francis, delighted to be your MC for tonight. Tonight, let us indulge in delightful cuisines, revel in each other's company, and create unforgettable memories together. We can begin with a beautiful musical symphony bringing charm to this gathering. Let me introduce to you the artists for tonight. I know they are certainly well known in the island who have proven their talent across the country. Let me introduce our tablaist, Mr. Riju. And we have Mr. Navneet Krishnan at the keys. And we also have Mr. Staijo K. George. He is the instrumental music trainer at IMA Cochin Kalabhavan, who is proficient in playing more than 21 musical instruments. Let us welcome all the artists amidst us. So, friends, sit back, relax, and here are the talented artists to mesmerize you with their beautiful music. Friends, I guess we need to give a huge round of applause for that beautiful music. Thank you so much. Once again, a very good evening to one and all. Today, we embrace the new year 2024 with joy and a touch of elegance. To new beginnings, fresh opportunities, and cherished moments, let's hope for a year filled with love, success, and prosperity for each one of us. We now move on to a short official ceremony as part of our candlelight dinner organized by Bahrain Media City as part of BMC Nakshathra Thilakkam. Today, we are very much honored and privileged by the presence of eminent personalities as our guests for the evening. Our chief guest for the evening is Mr. Khalifa Al-Rumaihi, Director of Protocol at the His Royal Highness Prime Minister's Court. Let's welcome him with a round of applause. We have a special guest amongst us, as you would have seen, popularly known as the Cycle Baba, World Bicycle Traveler, Dr. Raj Fanden. Let's give him a round of applause. We also have, as our guest of honor, Mr. Anil Nawani, GM of Babasons Group. Let's welcome him amidst us. First, may I invite Mr. Francis Kaidarath, Chairman and Managing Director of IMAC Bahrain Media City, for the welcome and presidential address.
The chief guest of tonight, His Excellency Mr. Khalifa Al-Rumaihi, Director of Protocol, Prime Minister's Court. A well-known bicycle traveler, Cycle Baba, Dr. Raj. Mr. Anil Nawani, the General Manager of Babasons Macromart Group. Leaders of various socio-cultural organizations in the island, Dr. P.V. Cherian, Cancer Care Group President, as well as the Chairman of 51-member Nakshathra Thilakkam Organizing Committee, various sponsors, Al-Hilal Hospital and Medical Center, Megamart, Nasser Pharmacy, Bahrain Pharmacy, Dar al-Shifa, Network Links, Netlinks, etc., etc. Various lot of other sponsors are there. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you all. First of all, let me extend a very happy and prosperous new year to each and every one of you. Please give a big round of applause to the God Almighty. Bahrain Media City was established in the year 2020 as a COVID baby, August 2020. It was established as a news agency, accredited news agency under the Ministry of Information Affairs. And right now we have news telecasts in the social media in 4 languages, Malayalam, Hindi, Tamil, and English as well. Again, we have BMC radio, daily online news telecast through social media. And again, to promote art and culture of India and Bahrain, we established a social media channel, BMC Global Live, where we telecast daily entertainment shows at 8 p.m. every day. Again, to entertain in various languages, other states of the country, India, we started Pravasi Live, BMC Pravasi Live, where we telecast Tamil Malay for Tamil audience, Rangila Punjab for Punjabi audience, Sangam, Gujarati, etc., etc. Right now we have, I am proud to say, we have 80 to 100K reach per day. Because our sponsors are here, that's why I am underlining it. We have 80 to 100K reach daily. Thanks to Almighty, with all your support, with all your great support, Bahrain Media City is growing day by day. We are event manager, we have production department, we established BMC film production. 12 artists attended or acted in our first feature film, Anakkandinte Keda, including Dr. P.V. Cheriyan, including young talented girl Ishika Pradeep, our general convener Anwar Nilambur, etc., etc. And happy to inform you that 2 weeks back, I was in Trivandrum to receive the South Indian Best Film Award for Anakkandinte Keda. What is your problem? And again, I would like to inform you that so far, many of you, not only many, I think these 12 artists never seen that film, not yet seen. But Alhamdulillah, Kerala Chief Minister is releasing our movie in C-Space OTT on the Republic Day of India, 26th January. So I am sure definitely the entire people in Bahrain, well-wishers, everyone can watch that movie and you can support the young artist or buddy artist from Bahrain, 12 artists as well as Bahrain Media City. Yes, 3 months back we celebrated Onam, the Harvest Festival of Kerala, 30 days long celebration. And as a part in the initially inauguration day itself, we have distributed 200 food kits for 1 week food kit to the needy people in the society. And on 29th day, we served feast food, 1,150 laborers from various labor camps. That was the great success of this year Onam. Mr. Moni Odikandathil was the chairman of this year Onam celebrations. Last year it was Dr. P.V. Cheriyan. And now, again, why don't we celebrate Christmas and New Year? That was the question we received at the time of Onam. That's why we announced 15 days long Christmas and New Year celebration in the name of Nakshathra Thilakkam. Yes, today is 10th day of celebration and we arranged a candlelight dinner to entertain, to share the happiness of New Year and to share the happiness of the growth of Bahrain Media City with our sponsors as well as well-wishers and the entire supporters. I opened a WhatsApp group for the BMC supporters WhatsApp group. Within 24 hours, it was filled with 350 people. 350 people. That was amazing. I was not expected. Ladies and gentlemen, these are all happening with your great support, especially the public support, the support of social leaders for the noble causes. And today also, amongst you, lot of poor and needy people are there to share our happiness, to share the joy of New Year 2024. That is only because of your valuable sponsors and supporters. On the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my heart, I express sincere thanks and gratitude to each and every one of you for this support, what we are receiving in Bahrain Media City. This late evening, I don't want to prolong my speech. My duty is to welcome each and every one of you. First of all, today, this busy schedule, actually he arrived in Bahrain today morning only, doctor informed me. The director of Protocol Prime Minister's Court, His Excellency Mr. Khalifa Al Rumaihi, on behalf of IMAC Bahrain Media City, on behalf of Nakshathra Thilakkam Organizing Committee, and on behalf of the entire audience, I would like to extend a warm welcome to Mr. Khalifa Al Rumaihi. Again, Today we have a very special guest of honor from the Haryana state of India. He is visiting the entire world, I believe, because today he is here, the 103rd country. Lakhs of kilometers he's traveled with this bicycle. World traveler, wheels for green. The message of green. May I welcome Dr. Raj, the Cycle Baba, on behalf of the entire audience over here. Thank you, sir, for visiting us. Again, we have a very special, a great supporter of Bharat Media City, none other than Mr. Anil Navani. Actually, 1 week before, I was so happy because I was amongst them. They conducted the staff award ceremony, I believe, over here in this auditorium. And one of the great supporter, Babason's group, Megamart, Macromart, Mr. Anil Navani, I invited him many other events, but he could not make it. Today, surprisingly, he arrived over here. A big thank you, sir. Please welcome Mr. Anil Navani. We have Dr. P.V. Cherian. Always, I have a tagline for him, the youngest social worker in the island. The youngest social worker in the island, he is the program committee chairman, Nakshathra Thilakkam. He is always a well-wisher and supporter. Now he is an actor as well. You will be watching his movie in 26th of January. So, sir, may I extend a warm welcome to, on behalf of the 51-member committee. Yes, we have other sponsors as well. Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers, Nasser Pharmacy, Mr. CFO, Mr. Harish is here amongst us. Dar Al Shifa team is here. Netlinks team is here, and many others. Dr. Manoj, Dr. Krishna Kumar, Network, Sisters Network, a new ladies group. Life of Caring, another ladies group. They are all supporting Bahrain Media City activities. The activities towards the humanity, to share the love of God. You know, Christmas we celebrated. Thousands of cribs, Jesus Christ born. But I don't know how many of your heart Jesus is born. We believe that Jesus is supposed to be born in our heart. If Jesus is born in our heart, whenever you see your neighbor, whoever be, whenever you see your neighbor, it has to be reflected. The God's love should be reflected. That's the only single message I want to deliver today. And I would like to extend heartiest welcome to all the social leaders, ladies and gentlemen, 51-member committee members, vice chairman, general convener, etc., subcommittee conveners, and Biju George, recently elected board member is here, I can see, even if it is in darkness. Lot of VIPs here, Hasil Abdul Rahman is here, lot of VVIPs are here. Once again, I would like to extend a warm welcome and a very happy new year to you all.
As we know, BMC Nakshathra Thilakkam is a 15 days long Christmas and New Year celebrations of IMAC Bahrain Media City. Now, may I invite Dr. P.V. Cherian, the chairman for the Nakshathra Thilakkam organizing committee, to speak a few words.
Today's Nakshathra Thilakkam 2023 New Year candlelight dinner's chief guest, His Excellency Mr. Khalifa Al-Rumehi, the head of protocol from His Royal Highness Prime Minister's Court. We have also many other distinguished guests, Mr. Anil Davani from the head of Megamart team. We have the Cycle Baba, the Dr. Raj, who had been our surprise guest actually for today's event. We have Nasima, who is the head of Ego Pharmaceutical Companies, Kingdom of Bahrain. A lot of social workers are in front of me. There is also, as Mr. Francis Kaidarath told, we have a lot of other social workers from various clubs and associations. The 51-member committee who has been actively behind me, including Mr. Anwar Nilambur, Mr. Sudhir Thirunalathu, Mr. Sovichan, Mr. Moni Odikandathil, a lot of people. To name, it will be difficult. As you know, 51 members were there. We have also a group of people who had been working hard to make this 15 days Christmas and New Year event a fruitful and useful one for the last. We started actually with the National Day celebrations on 16th of December, and after that, along with the National Day, we have the Accession Day on 17th. Then we continued with various Christmas carol competitions, Christmas cake competitions, Christmas Papa or Christmas Father competitions. And today we have this New Year Eve, Christmas and New Year celebrations. As you are aware, we have been joining with the various communities and various people in the Kingdom of Bahrain to celebrate almost all the festivals of the Kingdom of Bahrain. We celebrate Eid, we celebrate Christmas, we celebrate Diwali, we celebrate Onam, all the festivals. We feel like it's like a country where we are more closely knit together, a society like that. Mr. Francis Kaidarath, I have to say a word, who is behind all these things. He had been there. As he told, it's a short span of time. During the COVID period, he had the guts and the bravery to start this organization. He led it in various fields. There are about more than 400 plus students in various academies undergoing various trainings and classes and dance and music and all under this umbrella. There is also, as he told, he celebrated, there is a cinema club there under this umbrella. There's a plan for 3 feature films and 5 short films, anthology films. It is going on, the films are going on. So there's a multi-talented man. He has come forward, and whenever he calls me for any other event to chair the meeting or chair the event like that, I am extremely happy to join hands with him. We wish him on this New Year occasion, we wish him all the success and blessings for the forthcoming years also. One more thing I want to add, that yesterday midnight was the farewell. We were bidding farewell to 2023. Then after that, we have started 2024. We are now sitting here to welcome 2024. Let us hope that it will be not only a happy and prosperous year, it will be a blessed year. It will be a year with a lot of difficulties should not come in between our life. That's why our prayer is there, because as you are aware that the new COVID variant is there in amongst us like that, the Omicron JN1, which is not, it is very fast spreading, but it is not that killing, it is not that lethal actually. So many other diseases. We lost actually in 2023, we lost a lot of people who had been comorbid with high blood pressure, with diabetic complications, with the complications of stroke, and especially young people. Before we never used to lose young people. Nowadays we are losing young people. If you look at the age of the people who had been losing it is in the age of 35 to 50 years. So let us take care of our health also during 2024. This is what we want. We are advising everybody to take care of your health, take your medicines properly, do proper exercise, proper diet. These are the things what we are looking for. Today is an important event. We have assembled here to enjoy the happiness and the joy of welcoming 2024. We will have a dinner together. We will socialize. We will meet people from different walks of life. There are a lot of people actually who has come forward to be part of this event. I know that this was a day where most of the people are celebrating at their own families and houses. I invited actually a lot of Bahrainis I invited. Most of them, they apologized. To be frank, they told it's our family day, we have a problem. I had invited actually the head of Salmania, the chief executive officer of the Salmania Medical Complex. He first agreed, but later he had to decline because of the family problem. So a lot of people are there, and we thank everybody who had been joining, finding their time to be with us for some hours. And let us hope this will be a happy moment for all of us to celebrate the day. Once again, I thank Mr. Francis Kaidarath. I also thank the 51-member committee who had been supportive and made this event a fruitful one. One more event I want to tell you. Anybody can join. Actually, we are planning on 26th, that Republic Day of India. We are planning a tour all over Bahrain. We are starting from a tour, starting at morning 10 o'clock. And we are planning to end it at Sakhir, where is a tent area. There's a winter tent area by around evening 8 o'clock. We will be visiting almost all the important places in the Kingdom of Bahrain. We will be visiting the Tree of Life. We will be visiting mosques, temples, gurudwaras, all these places we want to visit, make a tour, Tree of Life. And those people who would like to join, we are trying to do at the very nominal price like that. A small contributory part may be needed. But otherwise, we would like, those people who would like to register, they can register. We will be forming another group and you can register and join this one. This is to know each other because the life is very short actually. Maybe 60 or even nowadays, we don't get even up to 60 or 70 years. But the short period, at least to know each other. There is another saying in the psychiatric or psychological department. They immediately say life is more if you are interacting with more people and more friends. That is one which will give you more span of life. So interact with these people. The time, spend some time away from your family and children. You need to spend with family and children, but some time should be spent for the other people to know each other, to love each other, to care each other, care and share. You share your blessings with other people. This is what a message I want to tell you. Once again, I wish you a happy new year, prosperous new year, blessed new year, 2024. And again, thank Mr. Francis Kaidarath for making this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Dear friends, the doctor already pointed out our harmony trip, one-day trip on 26th of January, that the way we are going to implement, many buses will be traveling throughout the country by visiting religious places, tourism destinations, and we will end up in Zakir. A very big tent is booked. The tent can accommodate 1,000 people. So the way we are going to implement, always BMC in association with the local associations, local organizations. So any local association, they can join the hands with the BMC. So we will be we will be putting on the bus, BMC in association with the so-and-so association or organization. And it will be throughout live telecast will be there. And it will be going from maybe Grand Mosque, Manama Temple, Catholic Church, Cathedral, then Gurudwara, Bahrain Media City. These buses cannot come this way. So we will be in between showing only. And Tree of Life, after that we will be reaching to the tent. And that will be a campfire on 26th January 2024. This will be known as a harmony trip organized by Bahrain Media City. So even sponsors can put the banner on a bus their staff can watch, can travel throughout these places. Even myself did not visit all the places. So many of you not visited, even cathedral is there. Now the latest pilgrimage space. That's since I am Christian, I am mentioning that. Like that, many places will be there. So just for your information, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. We now move on to the keynote address for the day. May I invite our chief guest for the evening, His Excellency Mr. Khalifa Al Rumaihi, the Director of Protocol, Prime Minister's Court, to address us. Sir, please.
Good evening, everybody. Happy New Year. Thank you very much for Dr. Sharia. He invited me. And he's a close friend to me since a long time. And all Indian friends, they are in Bahrain. It is not new for me. Since when I was young, I know all the Indian. I have a lot of friends, and a lot of friends, Dr. Sharia in Salmania. They are my friends, some of them alive, some of them, they pass away. So I am happy today here to be with you, and here first time for me, and always I am happy with Doctor. He invite me for everything, every time. And I'm very happy for our friend Bicycle. He came 1 lakh kilometer to Bahrain, and we're happy for him. And it's a surprise for everyone. Even when I am here, I sent to my family about him. They are surprised. They say, what is this? 103 country, 1 lakh kilometer? He is good, a good mind. You know, it's good mind, and he stopped his job as doctor. He do other things. This is for supporting, for all the people, for the life. Everybody can do good. For charity, for anything. So I am happy tonight here with you, and Happy New Year. Have a good time. Thank you, Doctor. And thank you for you.
Thank you, sir.
I like
Mr.
Mr. Francis, really, I am happy with his talking. You know, I am, as a chief protocol, I know everything. I wish he was my teacher, you know. He's very good. When he's talking, I said, what is this? What is this? What is this? How he make all program. Very good. And thank you very much. Thank you. Doctor, thank you very much.
2 minutes.
Thank you.
Just be here 2 minutes for a cake.
Thank you, sir, for gracing us with your words and your presence today. We now move on to our guest of honor's address. I invite Mr. Anil Nawani, General Manager of Babasons Group, to speak a few words.
It's a surprise for me, since I don't have any speech ready with me. So thank you very much, Francis. Thank you very much, Mr. Cherian. Nice to meet you, sir. And Happy New Year, all of you. Thank you and enjoy.
We now move on to a cake cutting ceremony to spread happiness on this New Year's Day. So before moving ahead, let me invite the Nakshathra Thilakkam committee leaders onto stage, Mr. Sudhir, Mr. Syed Hanifa, and Mr. Anwar Nilambur, to join us on stage. May I also invite our special guest, Dr. Raj, also onto stage.
जब वो चले तो छोड़ने उनको नजर गई, जब वो चले तो छोड़ने उनको नजर गई, जब वो चले तो छोड़ने.
Now I take this opportunity to speak a few words about our guest of honor, Dr. Raj Fandon, popularly known as Cycle Baba. He is from Bhuna, Fatehabad district in Haryana, India. He is on a mission titled Wheels for Green. He is a world bicycle traveler. He started back in September 2016 from India on a bicycle to travel across the globe to create awareness on global warming, climate change, and its effect on the human race. He encourages plantation, promotes Ayurveda and Indian culture. So far, he has covered 103 countries on his bicycle in the past 7 years. He has covered more than 1 lakh kilometers, and Bahrain is his 103rd country. He has planted, on his visit to each country, he has planted almost lakhs of trees to create more awareness, interest, and encourage the local people to do the same. He has been conducting seminars in schools and colleges to create awareness. While doing these works, he is also trying to spread awareness of the ancient practices of India, Ayurveda, amongst the youth and the upcoming generation. He reached Bahrain on 30th December 2023 and he is here amidst us. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. I request, sir, to receive a token of gratitude from Bahrain Media City.
जवानी गुजर गई, जब होश आ गया तो जवानी
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together.
बर्बाद करने आई थी, बर्बाद कर गई, आई इधर बहारें, जवानी उधर गई.
Let me invite Dr. Raj, the Cycle Baba, to speak a few words.
Namaste. Salam. It's not New Year energy. Namaste. Yes, it's like. Okay, myself, Dr. Raj. It's already, everyone know from last 10 minutes, everyone said Dr. Raj, Cycle Baba. So, I'm not taking that much time. I just explain my route map, okay? So I start from India in 2016. From India to Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines, Taiwan, Japan, Korea, Hong Kong, Macau, Brunei, Timor, China. First lap start, okay. After China, I stuck there due to some visa issues. So I directly fly to Oman. Oman to UAE, UAE to Iran, because that time the Saudi is not open. So I need to take a ferry for Iran. Iran to Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia, Turkey, and I enter into Europe. After in Europe, that time I complete 15 countries, and I go to UK, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and then again enter into Europe, France to Belgium, Belgium to Netherlands. During lockdown, I stuck in Netherlands, and after 2 or 3 months waiting there, I just go back India with Vande Bharat. And I stay in India for 3 months during lockdown. And before the second wave in India, I came to Egypt. So from last 3 years, I was in African continent. So I start from Egypt to Sudan, Ethiopia, South Sudan, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Kenya, Tanzania, Malawi, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Swaziland, Lesotho, South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, Angola, DRC, RC, Gabon, Togo, Benin, Ghana. So all the way to Morocco. From Morocco to I enter into Spain, and Spain to Portugal, Andorra, I reached till Denmark, and last month I came from Denmark to Doha and Saudi, and now it's beautiful country, Bahrain. So it was my small route map. So in future, I complete whole world before 2030. So after complete Middle East and Central Asia, I directly fly to Antarctica or Argentina. So Antarctica to all the way Alaska, I complete in 26, 27, 28. And before 2030, I complete whole world. And my mission name is Wheels for Green. So please, everyone, I requesting to you,
save our earth, save our planet. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presence here.
Dear friends, just a small photo session only. Let me call upon who wish to come onto the stage. Most welcome, but some names I am mentioning only. Ego Pharmaceutical, Madam Nasima, Harish G from Nasser Pharmacy, Nasib Al Daral Shifa, Praveen, NSS, please come onto the stage. Moni Odikandatil, former committee chairman, Fasal Bhai from Bahrain, not from India. Fasal Bhai, please. Asil Abdul Rahman, please. Asil Supermarket. Dr. Manoj Asri. Dr. Manoj, please come onto the stage. Riju Andrews. And whoever, Harish, please come onto the stage. Biju M. George, our recently elected board member ISB. Biju M. George, please. Just only a photo session. Those who wish to come, most welcome. Sovichan Jandatacheri, please. The light is off, that's the problem. Thank you so much.
तुझे सुनाई मैं जख्म हूँ फिर भी तुझे दिखाई न दूँ तड़प उठूँ भी तो जालिम तेरी दुहाई अपने आप को परखा तो ये नदामत है खुद अपने आप को परखा तो ये नदामत है.
Thank you very much to all the guests. Now may I invite the General Convener of the Nakshathra Thilakkam Committee, Mr. Anwar Nilambur, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you. Good evening to you all. BMC Chairman, Sri Francis Kaidarath, Nakshathra Thilakkam Chairman, Dr. P.V. Cheriyan. Sir, with your permission, I am P.V. എന്നുള്ളത് ബഹ്റൈനിൽ പകരം വെക്കാൻ ആളില്ലാത്ത നമ്മുടെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട ഡോക്ടർ, അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ചീഫ് ഗസ്റ്റ് Mr. Khalifa Al-Nuaimi, Director of Protocol, Prime Minister's Court. Thank you, sir, for coming. Allah yatikul afiya, matkas sir. അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ സൈക്കിൾ ബാബ, സ്പെഷ്യൽ ഗസ്റ്റ്. താങ്ക് യു, സർ, ഫോർ കമ്മിങ്. ആൻഡ് നമ്മുടെ ഇന്ന് വന്ന എല്ലാ സാമൂഹ്യ പ്രവർത്തകരും അതുപോലെ വിവിധ ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻസ് അവരോടും നമ്മുടെ സ്പോൺസേഴ്സിനോടും പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുന്നു. അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ഈ നമ്മുടെ ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിൻ്റെ കൺവീനേഴ്സായിട്ട് നിന്ന, ഇതിൻ്റെ ബാക്ക് ബോണായിട്ട് നിന്ന എല്ലാ കൺവീനർമാരെയും, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ വൈസ് ചെയർമാൻമാരായിട്ട് നിന്ന സുധീർ തിരുനെല്ലാത്ത്, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ സയ്യിദ് ഹനീഫ്, എല്ലാവരോടും പ്രത്യേകം നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുന്നു. ഇന്നിവിടെ വന്നു ചേർന്ന എല്ലാവരോടും ഒരുപാട് താങ്ക്സ്. ടീം BMCയോട് താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്. താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you, sir. With this, we come to the end of the official ceremony. It's time for us to enjoy the delicious dinner that is ready for us. Once again, may I wish that the new year brings each one of us endless happiness and fulfillment and success. Thank you for gracing us with your presence to each one of you. Music will continue, so do enjoy, sit back, and enjoy the delicious dinner.
Please not sit and relax. Don't jump into the food counter, fully rush. Please, please. I did not instruct to announce, but little bit we'll start. We have to enjoy, sit and enjoy 1 hour. According to the counter rush, you can stand up. Please, please support.
Yes, so I invite the artists on stage for the musical symphony that is present for us. On stage is Mr. Riju, Mr. Navneet, and Mr. Staijo K. George.
दो रोज में सलामों दुआ भूल जाओगे दो रोज में सलाम कुछ खास दोस्तों के भी चेहरे उतर गए जब वो मेरे करीब